The New York Police Department has assigned this task force to address the issue of bias against Asians during the COVID 19 situation. There have been several assaults against Asians. Now, I bet they're going to stop doing this after like 10 days. And I tell you why. Because the people who are doing all this assaulting are blacks, always blacks. Of course, they assault everybody. I mean, black, especially whites, obviously, white women who they have come to vilify now, and they're murdering them left and right. And Asians and Muslims and trans, I mean, this sort of brutality of black violence has no limits. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because you may recall back in the late 80s, there was a mayor by the name of David Dinkins in New York City. And there was like this case called the Howard Beach situation where like this black thugs assaulted this white kids, bunch of white kids, but they turned into a racial thing and they blamed the white kids for the fight. So it was like a big racial shit in New York City. So David Dingus was a stupid black mayor. I mean, the stupidest motherfucker you'll ever see. He assigned this task force to catch the racist. Uh, of course, he was thinking about white racists, right? So he had like this black cops in uh, civilian clothing go through uh, white neighborhoods. This black cop going through white neighborhoods in civilian clothing. Well, with backup. So anytime one of those so-called white racists would attack the black cop, he will call backup and send him to jail. Now, in the spirit of political correctness, he had the same thing uh, with the black areas. He had white cops dressed in civilian clothing go through black neighborhoods, and when they were attacked by blacks, he will call, they will call backups, etc. Now they had to stop this right away. I mean, it was supposed to go on for maybe years, but they had to stop it right away because the white cop, the white cop in civilian clothing, was attacked literally every 20 minutes. In fact, many of the white cops had to be hospitalized for trauma. I mean, like mental trauma, psychological trauma, because the level of black violence against these white cops was incredible. Now you're probably wondering, well, what about the black cop? The black cop must have been attacked by the white racist every like 20 seconds. Well, in those 10 days, the black cop was attacked exactly zero time. Zero time. Nobody bothered him. Zero time. The white cop was assaulted on the average of about every 20 minutes. So this is the task force now that they're assigned to check uh, on the attacks on Asian. They're probably going to start when they realize that the people who are doing all the assaulting are blacks.